Shall we start?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Ready.
madam. Start change.
So we already completed our first unit. The second unit is wit and humor. Wit and humor is intelligence and that laughing element in the topics given in this part of the unit. Okay. Now in this wit and humor, the second lesson we are gonna take is the dear departed. The dear departed. When do we call somebody as dear? Do you have any idea when do we call anyone as dear? When we like them.
Liking person.
Yes, when we like somebody, we call them dear. Okay. Here, who is dear and who is departed? Let us see. Departed, do you have any idea? Departure, we call in noun form. Departed is verb. Depart, past tense, departed. Yes. Somebody who has gone. Okay, somebody who left us or something which has gone. For example, when we go to railway station, there in the railway chart we see that arrival and departure training timings of a train. Arrival timings and departure timings of a train. Arrival timings are when will this particular train come to railway station. That is arrival of the train. Departure of the train is when will this particular train depart from the railway station. That is departure. Okay, that is leaving some place and going away. Here the dear departed is an one act play. One act play is the plays which can be performed on stage. Okay, it is one act play and there are two parts of it. We are going to start our first part today. First, let us know the characters. Are you all able to see the screen? Once again, tell me yes or no.
Yes, madam.
Okay, now
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can. Okay, now you can mute your mics. Now you can mute your mics. You are able to see the screen. So you can mute your mics and look at the screen and take your textbooks also with you. The dear departed, the characters of this play are, there are two ladies. They are sisters. These two ladies are sisters. They are old enough, they are married and they have children also. Let us see. The two sisters are Mrs. Amelia Slater and Mrs. Elizabeth Jordan. Mrs. Amelia Slater and Mrs. Elizabeth Jordan, they both are sisters and they are married to Amelia is married to Henry Slater and Elizabeth Jordan is married to Ben Jordan. They are their husbands. Now, Amelia Slater and Henry Slater, they have a daughter of some 10 years, it is mentioned there, and her name is Victoria Slater. And Elizabeth Jordan and Ben Jordan, they have a son whose age is not specified. They have a son and his name is Jimmy. Okay. Now two sisters, they are married and their husbands' names are mentioned and their children's names are also mentioned. Now these two sisters, father is Abel Merriweather. These two sisters' father is Abel Merriweather. And this Yes, and this Abel Merriweather lives with Amelia Slater. He lives in Amelia Slater's house. We will think Amelia Slater is the elder daughter, so he lives with Amelia Slater. Now, this story has humor also. This story has intelligence also and humor also. We, after completing this story, will understand how in Western countries, in Western countries, people, some people who are little crooked in nature, that is bad in nature, and who always think about their good, what do they plan when they come to know that their father has passed away? When their father has passed away. Here, let us see. when the curtain raises, as I told you, this is one act play. The story is written and described in the form that it is performed on the stage. It is performed on the stage. When the curtain rises, you will see Mrs. Slater. That is, full name is Amelia Slater. Mrs. Slater, she is she is seen laying the table. You know, before sitting for lunch or dinner, we set right the dining table. I hope you might have seen dining tables, or you have dining tables at home, or at least you might have seen dining tables in your relative's house or in some other houses, or at least on TV. Okay, so you are able to see a picture on the screen. Are you all able to see the picture on the screen?
No, ma'am.
No? Hello?
ma'am.
Are you all?
Yes,
Is it visible or not? Picture is visible.
visible, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So
Visible,
you
ma'am.
can you see a dining table there? Can you see a dining table?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. When the curtain rises, Mrs. Slater is seen laying the table. She is sitting right the dining table. And Mrs. Slater's appearance is also described there. She is vigorous, plump, red-faced, vulgar woman prepared to do any amount of straight talking to get her own way. She is in black. She is in black means she is in black dress. She goes to window, opens the window and calls into the street. Whom is she calling? Let us see. What is Mrs. Slater shouting? Let us see. She shouts, Victoria, Victoria, Victoria. See, she is shouting. In this picture, you can see she opened the windows and she shouts, Victoria, come in, will you? She shouts and calls her daughter. Her daughter's name is, I already discussed, her daughter name is Victoria. So she shouts into the street. That is a small girl of 10 years. You can imagine she might have gone outside to play with friends. So Mrs. Slater shouts and calls Victoria and says, Victoria, get into the house. Where are you playing? And she shouts, and then Victoria gets into the house. You can see on the stage in this one act play, or you can imagine in the story that Victoria gets into the house. And Mrs. Slater shouts at her. She says, I am amazed at you, little girl. I am amazed. Why is she amazed? You are in such a colorful dress. When your grandpa is dead, when your grandpa is dead, father of Amelia and Elizabeth, father of Amelia Slater and Elizabeth Jordan, as I told, was living with Amelia Slater. He was living in their house. No, no disturbance. Mute your mics. Immediately, mute your mic. Okay. So, this old man, that is Abel Merriweather, who was living with Amelia Slater, was found dead. It was found by Amelia Slater only that he was dead. So she immediately changed her clothes into black color, and she was telling her daughter also to change the clothes in black color. As you all know, or maybe some of you don't know, when somebody pass away in any family, in Christian families especially, uh, in Western countries, they mostly wear black color dress. They mostly wear black color dress when anybody in the family pass away in Christian families. So Amelia was shouting at her daughter to go and change her dress and get into black color dress. So, and she also says, immediately Amelia, go immediately Victoria, go and change your dress. Then Victoria, the small girl who is 10 years old, she asks, why mother, why should I change my dress? Then Victoria says, your grandfather is dead. Your grandfather is dead. So your aunt Elizabeth Jordan and uncle Ben Jordan are coming. So your aunt Elizabeth Jordan and Ben Jordan are coming. When somebody dies, the family members visit the house. You must be knowing this. In any house, in any family, in any religion, when any family member dies, they come and see and they mourn the death of the person. So Victoria is told by her mother Amelia, go and change your dress to black color. Your aunt and uncle are coming because your grandfather is dead. Then Amelia's husband Henry, Amelia's husband Henry, he says, as you see, he says, will they really come, my dear? Will they really come? Will your sister and your sister's husband, Ben Jordan, will they really come to our house? Because they did not come to our house after a big quarrel you had with them. So, who had quarrel? Two sisters had quarrel. Two sisters had quarreled. Who are they? Amelia and Elizabeth. They had quarreled very a long time ago, and since when they quarreled, to Elizabeth stopped talking to Amelia, and they never came to Amelia's house. So Henry was asking wife, do you really think Elizabeth and Ben Jordan will come? He was asking. Then Mrs. Slater, that is Amelia, tells to her husband, they will definitely come. They will definitely come. As you are able to see the picture, the description of Henry is given. What type of a man he was, how was he appearing, what was he wearing in this scene on stage, it is clearly described. Now, so see, the dialogue which I already said, it is mentioned here. I'm wondering if they'll come at all. When you and Elizabeth quarreled, she said she would never set foot in your house again. Henry is telling, when you and Elizabeth quarreled, you here is Amelia. When you and Elizabeth quarreled, she said, that is, Elizabeth said, she would never come to your house again. Now, Mrs. Slater, what she says is, no, I know my sister very well. She quarreled, she went away, but she will definitely come today because our father has passed away. Because our father has passed away, and you sent the telegram, you sent the news of death of our father through telegram. So my sister will definitely come to know what our father has left behind and to divide the things. So not that they have to mourn the father's death, she is coming, she is also coming for some other work, that is division of things. Now you can all turn the page to page number 38. Now Henry says, oh, my dear wife, where are my old slippers? Where are my old slippers? Then Amelia says, leave those old slippers, my husband. Leave those old slippers. Don't wear those old slippers. Our father bought new slippers just before few days. The father was dead. Okay. Our father bought new slippers just before few days. You leave your old slippers and start wearing those new slippers now. So she wanted to take her father's own new slippers and give it to her husband. So she says, my dear husband, leave your old slippers. They are worn out. They are worn out means becoming very old and bad in condition. So leave your old slippers and wear my father's new slippers. Before Elizabeth comes and takes many things from our father, let us take few things. Let us take few things from our father's room. First, you take his slippers. That is the mentality of Amelia. That is the mentality of the children whose father has just passed away. Actually, what should you do if your parents of any or anybody in your family dies? We feel very sad. We feel very sad. We feel like crying. We feel very low in energy. We feel bad that they left us. But this lady, that is Amelia, she is very, very very bad in nature. She is not good in nature. She immediately wants to take the belongings of her father. First, she asks her husband to take his slippers, which are new. Then her husband says, no, no, I cannot take the slippers because they are not of my size. Then Amelia orders him immediately take the slippers and start wearing them. They'll fit to your foot after some days. They will stretch. Now they are new, so they are small in size. After you start wearing them, the slippers will stretch. Now you see the next slide. Are you all able to see the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is visible in the slide? Can anybody tell me?
Table.
A table like thing. Yes, that is called bureau. A
Video.
table like,
Bureau.
yes, bureau. A
Bureau.
table like, yes, correct. A table like thing which is called bureau. Now you see Amelia's eyes are on that bureau also. She first took, what did she first take from father? Tell me.
Slipper.
Exactly. First she took slippers of her father and gave it to whom? Whom did she give? Husband.
To her
Correct.
Henry
Correct.
John.
Very good. Everybody is listening. Okay. So first she took the slippers and asked her husband to wear those slippers. Second, she wanted to take that bureau. The bureau which is given on the slide, which is clearly visible on the slide. She always wanted to take that bureau from her father. So she says, my dear husband, let us first go to our father's room and get the bureau down. Why they are in hurry? Why they are in hurry to get the bureau down? Let me tell you. Because when Elizabeth Jordan comes, she would also like to take the bureau. She would also like to take the bureau from father's room. So that is Amelia, first want to take the bureau before the husband and wife, that is Elizabeth and Ben Jordan, come. Then her husband, that is Amelia's husband, says, oh my dear Amelia, if you take the bureau, your sister will find out. Maybe she also want to take that bureau. Then Amelia says, oh no, my sister did not see that bureau in my father's room. My sister did not see that bureau in my father's room. From when the bureau is bought, she did not enter my house. So she doesn't know that there is a bureau. Then she asks her husband to go and first close the door. She says, go and shut the door and we will get the bureau down, because when they are getting the, yes, there is some disturbance, ma. Mute your mics if you have disturbance in your house. Okay. So Amelia says, my dear husband, you shut the door first. We will go upstairs. We'll go upstairs. Why? Why upstairs? Abel Meriwether's, yes, Abel Meriwether's room is upstairs. He lives upstairs in the house. So we will go upstairs and we will get the bureau down. So Mrs. Slater says, remove your coat immediately, Henry. We will go up and we will get the bureau. So then Mrs. Slater says, come soon, come up to the room. I will move the chairs. I will try and help you in getting the bureau down. Then Victoria comes back in the scene. Victoria was told, what was Victoria told? Go and change the dress. Mother Amelia asked Victoria to wear black colored dress because grandfather has passed away. Victoria comes back and asks father and mother, why are you going up? Then Henry says, mother and I are going to bring grandfather's bureau down here. Mother and I are going to bring grandfather's bureau down here. So here you can see mother and I. This you have to remember, that that's a grammatical understanding that I'll explain at the end of the lesson. So Victoria says, oh my dear parents, father and mother, you are trying to pinch it. Pinch it in the sense stealing. That is taking from somebody without their knowledge. So Victoria says, grandfather passed away, mama. Grandfather passed away. So you are trying to take his bureau. Grandfather passed away, so you are trying to take his bureau without anybody's knowledge. That is a type of stealing. That is a type of stealing. She is telling in other words, that is you are going to pinch it. Then Henry says, no my child, because they are small children, you should not teach children wrong things. So Henry, that is father, says, no my child, grandpa gave it to your mother before he died. So Henry is lying. He is speaking lies to Victoria, because Victoria is thinking that mother and father are stealing grandpa's bureau. Henry said, no, my dear child. Grandpa, before he died only, he told your mother to take the bureau after his death. Then Victoria says, this morning? Then Henry says, yes, this morning, when before he died, your grandpa said, you can take my bureau after my death. Victoria, he was drunk this morning. Victoria says, when did he say, father? My grandfather was drunk this morning. Then after this, Mrs. Slater, she had already gone to Abel Merriweather's room. She had already gone to Abel Merriweather's, that is father's room. She comes down from upstairs. She comes down from upstairs. You are able to see the picture, ma, all of you? Are you all able to see the picture?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
In
Yes,
the
ma'am.
yes, are you all able to see the picture in the textbook also, on the screen also? There is a slide. Okay, there is a slide, and in the textbook also, page number 38, you can see who is coming down from upstairs. Who is coming down?
Elizabeth.
Wrong.
Amelia Slater.
Amelia, madam.
Yes,
Amelia Slater.
Elizabeth. Yes, Emilia is the second daughter. She has not come in the scene. Emilia is the first daughter. Elizabeth is the second daughter. She has not come in the scene. So Emilia comes down running. Emilia comes down running. She comes down in a hurried way with a clock in her hand. The clock is shown in page number, it is on page number 39. On page number 39 in your textbook, you can see that clock. She gets it from father's room. Our clock's worth nothing, and this always appealed me. She comes down and tells to her husband, oh, this clock which is already there here in the hall, it is bad. It is not good to look at. This clock from father's room is very good. This one, I'll put it on the mantelpiece. That is, there is a table like thing in their hall, and Amelia gets the clock from father's room and keeps it on that mantelpiece. She says, she always liked to take that clock from father. So I have brought it now. Now, in this way, she first gets a clock. After that, as soon as Victoria, the small girl of 10 years, she says, oh, that's grandpa's clock. Mama, that's grandpa's clock. Why did you get it here? Why did you get it here? Then Amelia says, you small girl, shut your mouth. That is not grandpa's clock. Grandpa has given it to me. Grandpa has given it to me. So in this way, the discussion goes on. Now turn to page number 40, all of you. Turn to page number 40, all of you, your textbooks. Yes.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
yes. Now all this, when this is going on, the clock is brought, the bureau is moved, everything is over. They hear knocking at the door. They hear knocking at the door. What is this knocking? Can anybody tell me? Who is knocking at the door?
39. Elizabeth
Elizabeth
Slate, ma'am.
Yes.
Elizabeth Jordan, ma'am.
And
Elizabeth
Ben
Jordan.
Jordan. Elizabeth Jordan and Ben Jordan.
Is
Yes,
Ben
correct.
Jordan.
Both of them have come. Both of them have come. How did they know the news of? How did they know the news of father's death?
Telegram.
Yes, telegram. Very good. Everybody is
With
listening
the
to me.
help of telegram.
Yes, with the help of telegram. Henry sent a telegram to them. Henry sent a telegram to them that father has passed away. You people, please come immediately to see him. Come immediately to see him. This story is written back in many decades ago, hundreds of years ago. So the writer has taken telegram's help here. Nowadays, when something happens, we make a call. We have mobile phones. Technology has increased so much. It is developed so much. So we immediately make calls. But back then, when this story was written, telephones were not there. So the writer has mentioned telegram. Telegram service is like the service of letters. It is a post office service. When the telegram was given, the receiver used to receive the news very soon. So the immediate or important things used to be sent by telegram. So now let us see the entry of Elizabeth Jordan and Ben Jordan. So
Jordan. Ben Jordan.
yes, they enter the house. They enter the house, as you are able to see. Now you see the picture also. What all I explained, they have already put on the screen. Now they both get in and they greet. You know, when we meet in the morning every day, when we come to school, you greet your teachers, good morning madam, like that. Then in the same way, when two people meet, when somebody comes to our house, they first wish good morning, or they speak hello, hi, in that way. In the same way, they first meet and first they first meet and they first greet each other. Then they ask the sister and sister's husband to get in. After they get in, now you see Elizabeth Jordan. Mrs. Jordan, well, Amelia, and so he's gone at last. Well, Amelia, and so he's gone at last. So now let us see the slides also, ma. Yes. Knocking at the door. Yes. Are you all able to see the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
What
Yes,
is
ma'am.
shown
Okay,
on the slide? What is shown? What is shown?
Victoria uses
Two
in
sisters.
bed.
Yes. One
Mrs.
couple
John
this side and one couple that side. One couple
Couple
this side,
that
one
side.
couple that side. That is Elizabeth and Jordan have come. That is shown. Elizabeth and Jordan have come. Now they meet and yes, they meet and some tears come out of their eyes. Some tears come out of their eyes because he was 72 years old father. The man who died was their father. He was old enough. He was 72 years old and he died. So obviously when our very dear ones die or something bad happens to them, we cry. So uh, some tears come out of daughter's eyes, we can think. Now you see Mrs. Slater, what he says, my dear sister, father woke up today morning and he was fine. He was fine. How was merry able weather this morning? How was merry able weather that morning? He was
He was fine.
he was fine. And he woke up morning, he was fine. He went out after breakfast. Merry able weather. First he did all his things. Then he took breakfast also, and he went out to pay his insurance. What is Mrs. Slater telling? He went out to. Ma, mute your mic, ma. Somebody's house has disturbance. Somebody's house has disturbance. Somebody's house has disturbance. Yes. So he says, Mary. Okay. Mrs. Slater says to sister, see, our father was very much well. Today morning he woke up and he took his breakfast and he went out to pay his insurance. Then Ben Jordan says, my word, it's a good thing he did. So Ben Jordan says, oh, it's a good thing. He paid money to insurance company, because when somebody dies, the insurance company will pay money back. So Ben Jordan is thinking about money. How bad it is when somebody dies. You should think good about them. But Ben Jordan already tells from his mouth. He says, oh, this is good. He paid his money of insurance. That means we will get some money from insurance office. Mrs. Jordan is nothing but that old man's Merry Able Weather's daughter. She says he always was thoughtful in that way. He was too honorable to have gone without paying his premium. So the daughter says, my father always was very much correct in his deeds. He was a good honored man. He could not have gone without paying the insurance, because he always thought about children. That is, children should be good, children should get money. Maybe he had thought in that way. So he might have paid his insurance. In that way, they all think. Then Henry, that is Amelia's husband. Now what he says, you see. And when I came in, I found him undressed, sure enough, and snug in the bed. So Henry says after he came back from the insurance office, he changed his dress, he changed his whatever clothing he was wearing, and he got into his bed. Mrs. Slater says, and when we had finished dinner, I thought he would take up a bit of something on a tray. And when I went to his room, when I spoke to him, he did not move. He did not move. He was lying there. He was lying there. So I went up there. So I put the tray on the bureau. She says, I took some dinner for our father. I took up dinner for our father and put it on the bureau. Then immediately she corrects it, because bureau is brought down. Bureau is brought down. Old chest of drawers, that is a table of drawers, is kept up. So she corrects herself and she says, oh, I took the tray and kept the tray on the drawers, that is that old table. Ma, I think the class will end up. We will continue the class. We'll continue the lesson in the next class. You all first, after the class is over, you after attending next class, you read the lesson once. Are you listening, boys and girls?
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
madam.
Okay, ma'am.
What should you do? What should you do after your classes?
In the lesson, ma'am.
Yeah,
Read
read the
the
lesson and follow Vidya Varti also. Vidya Varti timetable has come, everybody. Vidya Varti timetable is there. So follow Vidya Varti also. Okay.
Okay.
madam.
Read the lesson also. The class
Okay,
may
madam.
end any time.
Okay,
Ma.
madam.
Time is up. Time is up. Very good.
Okay,
Everybody
madam.
is listening and answering whatever questions I asked. You spoke up. But see that there should not be disturbance in class from next